First of all, thank you, Matt, for doing this amazing thing right here. Thank you. But Matt, I got one question for you. And I asked all my people this. Even though you're Irvin Patrick Johnson, you got all these amazing accolades. And what's that one time in your life that out of everything you did, you still were like, dang, I can't believe this is happening to me. Well, it was like an out-of-body experience. Have you ever had that moment, Magic?
Yeah, I think when I was a rookie and we went to Philadelphia and I scored those 42 points in 15 on 76. I think that was the out-of-body experience because that was in Philadelphia, game 6 without Kareem, and we still were able to win the championship without him. So I would say that was the moment.
So now, before we go, I'm here in Lansing. I'm a beautiful wife, but I'm originally from Detroit. And a lot of people in Detroit, that Detroit Lansing connection is what it is.
I know.
Could you say a word to all the people in Detroit right now?
What's up? What's up, Motor City? Everybody, love you. And the city is changing. It's great. And so I think that we're seeing that everywhere. We're seeing that professional teams are good now. And you guys should be really feeling good about your city. And you're going to get a great mayor in there to run it. So just keep living a good life and a clean life, but keep building that city. Keep embracing that city. All right? Take care.
That's been a pleasure.
Guys, we have some royalty on the show this week. Did you know that?
Royalty?
We have some royalty on the show. I know he's looking around. He's really humble. Look, not only is he a radio DJ, but an announcer, a hot dog, glizzy eating champion, former pro wrestler. Did I get through all of them?
Man, you got to keep going.
DeSean King Whipple, my guy.
Man.
What is up, man?
First of all, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
But you going to let Rich take all the dance steps?
He's out there.
Ready.
All right.
That was amazing.
That was
Whoa, he's vibing.
Look, I mean, it sounds like we might need to bring you back for a little dance competition with Rich Luterman.
I'm with it. Two-stepping.
Okay, let's go. Let's make it happen before the summer is over with, folks. But look, let's get back to Rich at Hart Plaza. And here's the deal. It was a nice day Friday. Management sent Rich out to Hart Plaza for live reports from the Ribs and R&B Festival. Several points during the newscast. He looked to be having a lot of fun. You can see with a group of some young people there. And look, they had the Chris Brown concert down there, the Tigers game, the tall ships. Rich is getting down, man. I didn't know moves like Rich Luterman or moves like Luterman was a thing until I watched this. But first of all, did any of you guys get downtown and enjoy the festivities over the weekend?
I wasn't able to, unfortunately, this weekend.
No, but I'm doing the Woodward Dream Cruise.
This weekend?
That's going to be big.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have to do that.
Whip,
See, I wanted to go to Chris Brown, but my hookup played me for my free tickets. Which is him. Which is Brad.
But I want you to take a look at what happened in South Carolina because it was much worse.
Oh, wow.
So, we'll run this back, but on one side of your screen, you see the lightning bolt come down like Thor. You see the explosion up in the air, and then you see another explosion of what looks like a transformer on the other side of the street. Have any of you all ever seen anything as maybe powerful or awe-inspiring as this?
Well, I would like to jump in here. Now, that looks wild, but Brandon, I think you can understand. Now, to them, they might have been scared. We're pro wrestling guys. That's Undertaker and Kane.
Wait a minute. Brandon, do you want to tell him that I'm in the wrestling world too?
We got to explain here. A little caveat, she's a ring girl in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So she does a little.
In case you guys don't know, I did freak show wrestling.
Yeah.
Where people got a little fun.
They had a happy hour. Power 96.5, number one for hip hop and R&B. The champ is here. You're listening to Weekends with Whip. Listen, I missed y'all, so we about to have some fun. We going all the way to 2 p.m. So keep it locked in right here on Power 96.5.
She didn't see Anthony going into the home, but she did see Lila and her boyfriend.
So we went back a second time to confront her.
When they arrive at Lila's car, detectives instead come across her boyfriend.
Detectives approach the car. He says, okay, we can talk.
Were you with her last night sleeping in the car then?
No. He was adamant, no, I was not there. I was not there.
Detectives tell him they've heard otherwise.
People are telling me that you guys were both in that car all night last night. And here's the deal. The only thing that matters is that during these types of investigation is that we get the absolute truth. okay? So if you were sleeping in that car last night, I need to know.
Finally, he comes clean.
He finally admits, okay, I was there. The detectives ask him, well, why did you say you weren't there? And he admits, okay, I have some warrants.
Because of the warrants, he says he and his girlfriend were scared his involvement in a murder investigation would land him in jail.
The detectives reassure him that we're not worried about your past warrants right now. We really want to take care of this situation and find out what happened to Nicole.
As they're speaking with him, his girlfriend Lila shows up and quickly realizes she's been caught in a lie.
I apologize, sir, to you for not mentioning that. That should have told the truth.
Yep, you should have. That way, there's no question to it.
She felt bad and informed she was afraid of getting her boyfriend in trouble. We understand why people don't want to tell us the truth all the time. We get it. We reassured Lila and her boyfriend that our only concern at that point was finding out who had done this to Nicole.
The couple seems genuinely heartbroken about Nicole's death, recalling how she'd once taken them into her home.
It was hot, it was sweaty, and I'm not even talking about the sweat that's on my forehead. I'm talking about the action in the war cube. What did you guys think?
Man, listen, this is my first time being here. Nothing but energy. The place was going crazy. It was up from the moment that we walked through the door, man, even before the gladiators came into it. But Brandon, you didn't tell me that one of the gladiators was going to try to assault me.
Well, I didn't know you were going to run your mouth.
I mean, I knew you were going to run your mouth, but I didn't think you would be unintelligent enough to insult a 9.5-foot tall robot combat fighter. Look, I know you're big, but compared to these guys, you're hornswoggled.
Oh my God.
Look, we got to get to the action. We had LA win. LA beat Phoenix convincingly. We thought Phoenix was going to stand toe-to-toe, but LA came out, not only knocked out Phoenix, but started out a whole new rivalry with King Whip over here. And then Detroit. Detroit, in true Detroit grit fashion, had its back against the wall, got knocked out in the second round, got the cappuccino.
Yes.
In the second round.
Trademark.
There you go. And then came back in the third round and proved to be as resilient as any Iron Gladiator that has been out here. What are your impressions? LA and Detroit continue to keep rolling.
I think at this point, you know, that's where we're going. We are going to LA versus Detroit. You know, Whip, you alluded to it during the show. That's a classic basketball rivalry reunited here inside the War Cube. The bad bout of Detroit, the LA Lancer, really channeling that Lancelot, King Arthur energy. Both heavy hands. I mean, we saw that right straight from from Detroit to Atlanta, just completely knocked its top off and dropped it to the ground.
Very true, but also like that spinning backhand. I said earlier in the commentary, I haven't seen anything like that since Mortal Kombat. But one thing I like is always bringing out something new. A lot of these guys are new to this fight. A lot of these bots are just 1, 2, 3. If you bring something different to the game, it's just like mixed martial arts. You're going to keep your opponent off their toes. And you know what? Detroit versus LA, I want to see it. I would pay money, but I'm getting it free. But I would see it. I would pay money to see it. I'm going to tell you, if it was me in there, I would run right through the guy. You ever heard of the gore? That's what I would do. Right through this glass. But just don't fall on me, please.
All right, guys. So look, we got August 16th is the next big fight.
Day before my birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll see Detroit and LA in action against each other, against separate. Not yet.
Not yet.
We got to see.
That's going to be like our Christmas present, I think.
Look, for Brandon Hudson, George Scavone, King Whip, DeSean Whipple, I appreciate you guys. It's been a pleasure. We'll catch you guys at the next ICL match.
This is the Big Whip from the Whip and AK Show, 106.1 FM, and I got the legendary. I mean, it's kind of cold in here right now. You know why it's cold? Because I got the Ice Man, George Gervin. How are you doing, my brother?
What up, Whip?
Hey, I love to hear that, man. Well, man, we are here for the Detroit Amps press conference, man. And to see you back here in Detroit is amazing. How does that feel, first and foremost?
That feels good, man. It's my home. You know, I was born in Detroit, you know. I mean, so to have an opportunity to be a part of a franchise that, you know, we building here in Detroit is something special, man. So I'm glad to be here, man. I'm real excited about, July 20th, where we're going to play here at home at Little Caesars. I invite everybody out. but I'm also excited for the Big Three to be its 8th year. So it's been around a while and stuff. So I give a lot of props to Ice Cube and Jeff Kwanzaa for having that vision to create a professional 3-on-3.
That's what I like to hear, man. Now, you talked about earlier, you've been around Detroit Dogs, you Butzel, and all these different places. Now, you bring in these young men to LCA. How are you going to make sure that they stay and understand the big lights is on you, but Detroit wants you to do your thing?
Because Detroit supports you, man. Detroit supports the sports team. Now we're a part of it, you know. My job is for my guys to get them to understand how important it is just to play together. That's the only way you're going to win. That's the only way you win championships, is play the game like it's designed and not as a team. So I can take that I out and put that we and us in, we got a good chance.
I love that, man. One last question, and I ain't even gonna hold you up, but I want you, it's more like a statement I want you to do. Tell the world right now that you guys are winning the championship.
Okay,
no question. Say
it. We're gonna win it all, no question.
Y'all heard the Iceman, George Gerber, nothing else to be said. My brother, thank you very much.
This message is brought to you by Holbrook.
I choose Holbrook.
We choose Holbrook.
I choose Holbrook.
My name is DeSean, and I trust Holbrook for the amazing customer service, the friendliness of the staff, and they always have my parts.
If you're a mechanic and you don't buy your parts from Holbrook, you're definitely paying way too much.
Trust Holbrook Auto Parts to keep your car on the road mile after mile. From batteries to brake pads, we've got you covered.
I trust Holbrook.
I trust Holbrook.
You've been here in Detroit. You've been doing media like crazy, dog.
Oh, yeah.
How are you holding up, baby?
Dude, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm just basically, this is the thing. They found out the way to bribe me to do all this media. What we do is media, Starbucks. Media, Starbucks. Media, Starbucks. It's genuinely, it's a pike place, medium black coffee, and 2 feta and spinach wraps. That's it. That keeps me going, man.
Okay.
That keeps me going.
So this your first time in the D, man?
No, I've been here about 4 or 5 times, but this is the first time I've actually had a chance to go and do stuff.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, I'd love to. We went at the Detroit Pistons games. It's unbelievable. We went today. They made us like custom shirts and stuff today. So they made me like a custom logo and a custom shirt. It's unbelievable. So I don't support any sports teams until now. Genuinely, if I'm ever asked what team I support, I'll say the Detroit Pistons.
Hey,
the way that I was treated. So that was super cool. I would love to check out Motown Records as well. Like, I'm a huge music guy, so I'd love to check out some of that history as well.
Okay. Now you're looking real good. I gotta ask
Thank
you. Did you do a pause? Did you do a Coney dog? A Coney dog. Did y'all hear this? He didn't know what a Coney dog is.
Lafayette. After the match.
They put chili and onions on and mustard. It is a Detroit staple. I know you got a big match Saturday, so you might not be able to do it before.
Hey, listen, I got to stand with my shirt off next to that guy. We're gonna keep it to the spinach, feta, and egg white wraps, all right? Until Saturday. Maybe get one of those hot dogs that you speak of after Sunday.
Well, good luck, man. Have a great show. We believe, baby.
Thank you, my friend.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it. Thank you.
What's going on, y'all? We are here at the Whipping AK show featuring Big Pac, 106.1 FM, Toledo. And y'all know who this man is. The legendary Walter Close, the Black Rangers and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. What's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing? You right?
I'm doing great, dog. But my first question is this. You were part of the original cast, right?
Okay, that's right.
Why do you look like you could be a Power Ranger today?
Well, because, I just was. But,
Don't give too much.
They don't know. They don't know. Watch out.
Don't give too much. I go back to my security days. But real talk, man, thank you for coming out. And you're here in Livonia, Michigan. This your first time?
I'm born and raised in Detroit. I'm from Detroit.
You Detroit?
Yes, sir.
313 in the building. That's what's up, man.
See?
Well, you know what? Let these people know why they should come out and check you out.
We're having a good time down here. It's your boy, Walter Emmanuel Jones, the first black superhero on live action TV from Detroit. I'm in the building. Come on down, check me out. We're having a good time now. You know what we do. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Hey, it's time. Let's go.
One last thing before I go. Now I want to bring the mood down because we way up. But Jason David Frank. Could you give me a good memory about how much you missed that man?
Oh, man, the brother always had everybody laughing. He was like a very charismatic, very caring person. And, he's missed just like family. So, when you lose family, which we all do at some point, it's everything that begins and ends at some point. What we're doing is we're just counting the blessing of having known him and having him in our life. So, and having him touch so many people. So that's what we're doing.
That's what's up, man. Y'all heard it. Get down here, Livonia, Astronomicon, the eternal Power Ranger. There is no other. The Black Ranger.
Hey, you know what they say? Zach don't crack.
We out.